5, I think it is. Yeah, round 5 around the USA. I'm joined here by myself, so I'm pricey. So yeah, so it's just me this week, same as last week. But if anyone does crash out, I'm sure I will get them into the pie as quickly as possible and see what happened to them. But it looks like we're going to be starting off with a dry session. So I don't know if it's going to go to full wet or what, but we're going to have to wait and see and find out. At the moment, it doesn't look like anyone's truly rushing out of the pits in any sort of fashion. I think Sharon's coming out. If you are racing, if you just let me know what it's going to be, if it's going to be dry or wet in the race, that'd be lovely to know. It does look like, I think Sharon's going to be the first one out. Yeah, so TUF Sharon is going to be the first one out of the pits onto the track. In terms of strategy, I think most people will just go for the one stop. I think the soft medium is the easiest thing to do around here. You can soft hard it, you just have to undercut quite a lot earlier. Obviously, if it is going to be wet, then that won't matter. So let's just have a quick look at the chat. Has anyone said anything? Nope. Is there mini meerkat tonight? There isn't. What's going on? So he's obviously missing for some reason. But it looks like we've got 3-4 people out on mediums. So, it's dry right. Cheers, weights. So, yeah. So I think people are going to try and go for that preferred strategy. Try and get P11, I think, is the best position you can get for this track. But we'll have to wait and see. Pardon me, sorry about that. Let's go on board with Sean. And let's see how he gets on for his first lap. No, so he takes a normal line instead of extending the corner to start his flying lap. It's going to cost him a little bit in time, in speed, but coming up to the first corner, doesn't use all the track on the right. Big lock up into the corner. Keeps it in third gear for the traction. Short shifts to fourth out of the exit. Coming up to the S's now. I think this is my favourite part of the track, but it's so easy to invalidate. Nice. It's leaving a little bit of space on the table. Obviously, there's only for his first lap he's going to try and get a banker in 24.5. He's probably looking to get another 4 or 5 attempts through that first sector, maybe. And then coming down to the hairpin. It's not using all the track on the right either. Nice and tidy through the corner. Nice and early on the power. And then up to the gears to the DRS zone. I think the preferred thing is to use all the track on the right. Use all the curb. Is not going to breaking around the 75 meter board. Try and take as much of the apex as you can. And up to the second two. Yeah, so probably half a tenth down on what he wants to be. Right, a good lap. Now coming to this long right hand up. Is he gonna keep it flat? So there's no need to worry about that. Coming up to the line, let's go 30.6. So not an amazing lap, but not a bad lap either. Who was that? Is Shay binned it already? Shay's binned it already. Coming into the pit lane. Woods next up. So the man who has been away training comes up across the line. Only P2 at the moment in time. Size Impact overtakes him on that soft compound time. Puts himself up into P2. Oh man, Barry. No. Who is it? Oh, it's TT pitting. Kills up to the line on the mediums. 31.5. Not bad. Corey on the softs. P3. Good lap from Corey himself. So TT invalidated. Oh, that's dummy lead in. And goes pole. Good luck from him. Wesley Santana using all the track on the exit. Goes P4. Didn't find enough time on that exit there. What about Doody? Doody, the man leading the championship, only in P2 at the moment, but obviously there is a lot more time to improve on. And was that Kieran? So Kieran invalidated, he's going for another run. Old Man Barry up into 8, so 32.0 from him. Not a bad lap, obviously. On those mediums, it is about, I think it's a 1.5 second hour difference. So loads of time to improve on. Woods is on an in lap. Kills on an in lap. Stars and Pats on an in lap. Is anybody on an actual lap? Back markers. So looking all clean and tidy at this moment in time. There's not a lot of people using all the track. We'll have to go through all the drivers and see what parts of the track they are using, what parts they aren't. So people are deciding to go out for another runs on mediums. It's interesting to see. Looks very, very safe from back marker, but coming up to the line, through the last corner, takes as much as it can, try and run it over the curb. P4, good luck from him. So, I'm not too sure about TUF2 guys, but I'm expecting probably a low 29, maybe a mid 29 is like the fastest lap. So, we'll have to wait and see what becomes of it. The Stu's invalidated. Hundreds is on an out lap. On an in lap. Kieran on another flyer? Nope. So nobody actually on laps at the moment, so let's just have a look. Who's starting the next lap first? Oh, so Stu is actually on a lap. Let's go on board with Stu. So the man who changes his game attack more than anyone else. Let's see how he is going to get on through this SS section. It's got to be, you got to literally cut as close as you can to the white line, try and maximise the time. 24.5 in the first, not an amazing first, but it's good enough for his banker if he can just keep it clean through here. Loses a little bit of the rear end, but it's gone up too high of a gear, so it's obviously going to kill him on the power. Coming through to this next hairpin, really tricky to pick the braking zone. Always losing a bit of the rear end on the exit. Oh, that's going to kill him going down this straight. But onto this back straight, is not moving over to try and get a bit of DRS off MVP Kieran there. And sort of misses the apex just a little bit on the exit. Rear stepping out again. So either those tyres are freezing cold, which I probably think they're not, or they're just a little bit too hot for him. Coming to the worst corner of the track, I absolutely can't stand it. Try and cut as much as you can on the curves on the insides, not really doing that, then just flicking it over to the right, using all the track on the right, missing the apex again, so yeah, unfortunate from Stu here. And then coming up to the line, so he has kept it clean, so he will get a lap on the board, so it's a 32.0 at the moment, but he is only 700ths in front of Barry, who is on the medium, so see how Woods is getting on. So Woods is on those medium tyres. Looks like there's a bit of traffic at the end. And is Jags out? Or ooh, Woods, there's a horrible snap of oversteer. Yeah, right decision, just pit. How's Sherwin getting on? So Sherwin's currently nearly 200ths up through the first sector. Coming to the end of sector 1, he's lost time. So I don't know if Stu's going to be backing out of this one. Oh, it's not Stu, sorry, Sherwin is going to be backing out of this one, but we'll have to wait and see. It'll be interesting to see what people have gone for, if they've gone for the softer compound or the medium compound. I think you can get 4 runs in on this track if you're rapid from the start, and he bits. So, and Tron is invalidated. What about, is this Duty? Duty's on an out lap. Santana's on that lap. What about Stu's on an in lap? Kills is 5 thousandths up on it, down in this time, sorry. But coming down the straight. No, I haven't seen anyone use any of the track limits. It's interesting. So maybe not. Oh, 3 temps down, so maybe not as much on the practice side, but maybe it's all about the race pace for kills. Or when he runs a little bit too out wide. Yeah, that's going to cost him his lap. And that was Mr. P6, who I think got a podium. Funny enough, Waits, he raced this track last night and got P2. So let's see if he can continue that form going on to today and get another P2 today. Or improve and get on to P1. Really nice for the end. Just going to use up to the line. 31-1. So it's 7 thousandths of a difference between the top 2 at the moment. Corey's a 10th up in the middle sector. Duty's backed off. Let's go with Santana. So Santana's a 10th up as well. Not a lot of action. There's only one person still on the medium tyres, so are we going to see old man Barry, who was practicing at 1 o'clock this morning or this afternoon, come out in those soft tyres? Up to the line, it finds 4 temps, but it's not enough to get him anywhere near the front row. Stars Impact is currently 5 temps up through the middle sector. Oh, beautifully rode that curb. Little lock up. Oh, this is going to put him well up the order. Straight into P1. Oh, great lap from Stars Impact, or I can't pronounce it. I don't know how the child does it, but if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sorry. As Corey crosses the line, goes into P8. So, good lap from Corey himself. And Woods has got purple. Ooh. So, Woods the man that took me out in a TUF2 race, but I'll forgive him for that. He has got a lot of pace, but hasn't really raced that often. So, maybe there's a secret surprise for some of these drivers who may have not have raced with Woods before, who is actually really fast and shouldn't actually be in this tier, in my opinion. Little lock-up takes as much of the curb as he can. And he's 1.3 seconds up at the moment, so Woods on 32.3. He's looking to jump into 31.3s, probably P9, P8. If he can keep finding time, it's going to be great for him. Is Sharon all right? Oh. So coming up to the line, he's still got quite a bit of ERS left, so it's going to help him out of the drive of the final corner. Up to the line, P5 for Woods, great lap from Woods. And Duty next across the line. Where does Duty go? Duty goes. Duty stays where he is. That's Stu next, so Stu's setting himself up for a lap. As Corey pits. As back markers coming to start a lap. In the pits, TT's pitting. Santana pitting. Showing. Oh, just invalidated. Oh, that's really unfortunate. He is going to have enough time to go for another run though. Max is currently 10th and a half up on his time, but he is on used tyres, so it is really going to hurt him at the beginning of the race, and he's lost a little bit of time. So the current gaps at the moment, we're looking at a second between the top 8, and then the battle for the midfield is ever tightening between Corey to Kills, only 2 temps maybe. So Woods is currently up on his time. Oh, as Max is retired, so Max is hitting in the pit lane. That is really unfortunate. coming up to the line for Stu. He finds 7.5 temps, so it puts him on P9. Good luck from Stu, 86 OG, as backmarker pits. As is Prakibam pitting. He's pitting as well. Showen's retired. So Showen thinks he wants to save a set of tyres. Duty's burning fuel or out of fuel? Probably out of fuel. So Mr. P6 is currently in P3 and is in the pit. So are we going to see a Mr. Waitsy coming out of the pit? Same as Duty just come in. The guy first who I can't pronounce his name. So Waits looks like he's coming out. And no one's currently on a lap. How's Trunders getting on? Trunders about to start a lap. Let's go on board with Trunders. So whacking into hot lap. I was about to say Rich, but never mind. DRS open across the line. Stu's retired. So a lot of people not going to get a chance to do a run. Oh, this is going to be close with Woods into turn 1. Woods is going to have to get out of his way through the S section, and he does. Great etiquette from Woods there, as Trunders coming through the S section. Really nice and tidy. Car slides away from him through the fronts. But he's a little bit down in this time currently, so I don't know if there's time for him to find in the middle sector. But coming down into the hairpin. Nice ride over the curb. Get as much of that traction as you can. As is not using any of the track on the right. So has there been a steward's briefing about this, or am I missing something? But coming into the sector split, he's still a little bit down in this time, so he's not going to improve. Old Barry's decided that there's no point of him continuing, so he's going to stay in 15th on those mediums and have 3 fresh sets of softs for the race. Oh, nearly invalidates that. Oh, it comes up. Oh, it comes up to the corner and invalidates. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That was Dommy Lee getting on. Dommy Lee's invalidated. Apparently Corey's 2 temps up, and he's just starting his lap. Hills is 4 temps up at the moment. Is that Kieran? Yeah, so Kieran goes into P9, drops Corey down into 11th at the moment. Stu's in 10th. Kills is 1.1 seconds up at the moment. So if he continues on the storm, he might be getting pole position. Are we going to see double Renaults on the front row for the first time since? I don't know. Can somebody Google that and tell me? Just going to have to be really aggressive through here. Oh, and he invalidates. No, Duty's ran out of time, so Duty's not going to be able to set a lap. So Corey's currently 2 temps up at the moment, and he's found another 3 temps, so it puts him purple for the middle sector. Decent middle sector from Corey himself. So now he's just going to keep it nice and tidy and not invalidate. I don't know, is Corey going to continue this lap, or is he going to back out? There's only Sir Prakigram behind him. I'd start 11th if I was him, but we'll have to wait and see. Coming up through the final corner, it's going to be short shifting into 4th, up to the line, P8, so improves by 3 temps. Back marker, Nuts, Trunders next, who's currently a 10th up. Oh, he's losing the rear end, up to the line, P11. Who is that? Is that Woods? Woods doesn't improve. Dyson Pat, or however you pronounce your name, currently on the front row. Is he going to improve his time? Yes, he does. Finds 6.5 temps. Wesley Pitts. Back marker through the final corner. Doesn't invalidate. Stays in 9th. Kieran's invalidated. Where's Dommy Lee? Dommy Lee's 9 temps down. He's not improving. What about Sir Prakigram? And he pits. So, Styles and Pat, I think he's a reserve driver. What was that about? So Styles and Pat, I think a reserve driver, same with Dommy Lee, currently 1 and 2 So we didn't see anyone break into the 29s. It's really unfortunate to see, but maybe there is a sneak in the weather. I know somebody said it was dry, but you never know. Oh, England have scored as well in other news, if anyone cares and is listening and racing. But, yeah, looking forward to this race now. So, Chunder starts in P11, so I think he's going to be on that favourable strategy. Depends what he goes for. Either he goes for the mediums or the hards. If you're good at looking after the tyres, I'll definitely be saying going for those mediums. But we would have to wait and see. So, the grid for the USA Grand Prix is Styles and Pat, Domi Lee, Waitsy, Doody, Woods, Schoen, Wesley Santana, TUF Meredith, Back Marker, MVP Kieran, Trunders, Stu86 OG, CH55 Max, Kills, Oldman Barry, Soprakigram, TT, Jags, who didn't settle up, and the same as Shea Bentos Pie. So, really interesting to see that the top 10 all separated by a second, and the top 4 all separated by less than 2/10. So, this is going to be really interesting to see. Are we going to see any inter-team roles coming through, or team orders? We'll have to wait and see. So, how was everybody's bank holiday? What did you get out to? Go to the pub? Or played some F1? There wasn't a Grand Prix on, so I don't know what could be watching. Oh, did you watch the Champions League final? Good old boys in blue one. Come on, you Blues. But it does look quite cloudy. So, let's wait and see to see what happens in terms of the weather. I did say it was dry, but you never know. So let's see what everyone's gone for in terms of tyres. So, tyres. So, all the top 10 obviously have to start on those soft tyres that they qualified on. And we've got Chunders, Stu, and Max all on mediums, Kills on softs, Oldman Barry on mediums, Prakigram on softs, TT on mediums, and then Jags and Shell on softs. Very interesting to see. So, let's just get it all set up. Are we going to see any serious backing up from Chunders? That's my real question. I'm going to say yes. People doing a lot of weaving really early on, but it's people's personal preference. Are we going to see any disqualifications? That is the real question. Stars and Pat looks like he wants to be getting on with it, like it isn't a formation lap. And Waits, he seems to be backing up the pack. So the predicted strategy is a 2-stop apparently. I don't think we're going to see any of that. But a soft medium or soft hard, or soft medium soft, or so Shay is taking his sweet ass time. So, the pole position man is finally in pole position, and Shay has finally been taken control of. So, okay. So lap 11:13 for the one-stoppers. I think it'll be a bit later than that, but never know. Trying to get a good camera angle for the start. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the USA Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. It looks like Eisenpat's not got a great launch. It looks like Waits, he got a better launch. Is that Kieran in the background? Looks like he's going down the inside. Dominantly into turn 1 alongside Stizenpat. Stizenpat keeps the lead at the moment in time. Dominantly switches across the nose of Waitsy. And it all seems to be going off in the background. Going through the S's section. Oh, is that somebody off from the who was that off? Oh no, who was that off? Oh, that was Shea. Oh no, he's got no front wing. So at the moment, VSC has been pulled out. No one in the top 10 changing any positions. Kieran's got 1, Max has got up 3, Jags has got 4, so great start from Jags. And the 2 Red Bulls side by side in the 11th and 12th. So a little bit of tyre weaving, so people haven't got their tyres fully up to temperature yet. So there's a big gap at the moment. I think Dommy Lee thinks it's about to go green and we're about to get back underway when this VSC ends. Oh, Sizenpat's gone really deep. So not too sure. And the VSC's away and we're back racing and looks like Kills is going for a move already. Is tussling all around. Brachygram and Jags going side by side through the tight right corner. Oh, old man Barry loses the rear end on those cold medium tyres. But through lap 1 we have Stizenpat still in the lead from Domley, Waitsy, Duty Gench, Woods, Showen, Wesley Santana and Meredith as... Who's that? What's happened? Has Duty left? Or... Oh no, it's just glitching. Never mind. Phew. Looks like Dominic and Stizenpat have started to pull away from Waitsy a little bit. There seems to be a little bit of a gap forming already. And who's that behind? I think that is Wesley that's Woods behind. So Woods is not being able to stay with Waitsy at this moment in time. So that's really unfortunate to see. But all seems to be fighting in the background. There's 5 people separated by less than a second or 2 seconds here. Duty's moving over to the left to defend from Showen. Showen's coming down the inside. Duty leaves him the space. A little bit of wheel banging. Duty has to cut the corner. Think, a little bit close. Big lock up from Show there. And the grid has finally been sorted out. So Waitsy has gone to the back of him. Did I see rain then? And back markers all over the back of CH5 Max, who is the first medium runner, so he is doing well at this moment in time to be in front of these soft runners. Stu's gone onto the hard tyres and Shay's gone back onto another set of soft, so probably hoping for that safety car. As we come onto lap 3, so there will be DRS enabled this lap, and we'll see if Dommy Lee can mount a move onto the back of Stizenpat as Meredith and Santana get really close, coming up through the hill of turn 1. It's going to be hard to pass through this Esther section. You're going to have to get it done straight away or at the end. But Wesley looks like he's got a lot more speed at this moment in time as he goes a little wide, so it's going to compromise his line. But I think it's going to be a little bit of a DRS train in this middle part of the field. As Duty picks up a 3-second penalty as we got a yellow flag, so Stu has retired from the race. So really unfortunate to see from Stu that he's retired so early on in this race, and as it looks like Duty hasn't got DRS from Woods in front, as Showen does. Duty's burning the battery trying to keep him behind at this moment in time, and I think Stu's car's coming out on track, so really unfortunate to see. So if you are listening, Stu's car is out of track. There's a little lock up from Show, or nice and tight through the apex. Woods looks like he's really struggling. He's already lost 2.5 seconds to Waitsy, and Waitsy is 1.6 behind Dommy Lee. So that's really unfortunate to see. But with the DRS, Lee looks like it's just too far back for Stads and Pat to be making a move, as Schoen's getting really close to the back of Duty here. Not going to be close enough to make a move, it looks like. Have we got any big penalties? So we've got 5 seconds already for Jags and Trundles. Is that for under the VSC? Not too sure about that. It all seems to sort of calm down at this moment in time. So is Duty's going to be out of DRS, I think. So Duty's not going to be getting DRS. Schoen looks like he's faster and he's going to have to clear him as quickly as possible. Duty's jinking left and right. You're only allowed to make one move, Duty. Schoen's going down the inside. Oh, Duty just comes across him, so he's going to have to lock up. Oh, that's really unfortunate as Kills gets past Trunders in the background. Oh, and he's sending one into the tight left-hander. He's going to force Duty out wide. It's a little bit argy-bargy here. The thing is, it's always questionable. It's fighting in these early stages. If you think you're not that fast, wouldn't you rather let somebody else through to pull you along? But we'll have to wait and see. As Schoen's catching him, he's catching him. Duty's being like a young Max Verstappen. He's making multiple moves. I know he's listening, but so the man that was in TUF1 struggling to get past the man that is in TUF2 currently leading the championship. There seems to be a gap forming at the front, so Stads Impact actually pulled out of DRS from Lee, and now there's nearly 2 seconds covering each place in the top 4. Oh, Schoen's going to be a lot closer this time under the power of DRS. I think Duty's burning through that battery. Yeah, he is. As Santana's catching as well. So I think Santana's in a really tricky position at this moment. Corey needs to stay with these guys as much as possible. But doesn't look like there's going to be any moves at this moment in time. Just having a quick look down the back of the field. Jags looks like he's struggling so much with understeer. Has he got any wing damage? It doesn't look so. But they're all coming up to the back of Max, who's on those medium tyres. Obviously these softs will start going off pretty rapidly pretty soon. You see Backmarker go for a move. No, too far back, unfortunately. So Santana is not burning through this battery. Schoen's really onto the back of Duty here. He has got that 3-second penalty, so he is going to have to be really careful from now on. But coming up to this corner, we got a yellow flag in sector 3, so I wonder who's that's for. Looks like Schoen is a lot closer now as Duty moves over to the right hand side of the track. Or is he going to... Oh, this is really questionable. Goes a little bit deep into the corner. That's going to help Schoen come out on the exit. Duty really not wanting to get out this position as Schoen goes back down the inside at the same time as last time and pushes Duty out wide. Now they're going side by side through the long right hander. Schoen's going to have the inside line, so he's going to have the preferred line for the corner. Pans into the corner and gets the position done, so now Schoen can get off up the road. Next up for Duty. Duty needs to stay with him as much as he can now, so he doesn't get past from Santana behind, who has got Corey just sat there patiently waiting. But they have burned through their battery quite a lot doing this, and they have lost touch to Woods, who Woods has just like pulled away. So, oh, what's going on in the background? Trunders and Old Man Barry going side by side. Oh, have we got somebody off? Separakigram has gone off in the background. Oh, looks like they seem to have recovered the car. So, don't know what was going on there. Been moving back up the field. Wesley Santana's now all over the back of Doody. Doody's jinking left and right. It's really bad from that angle. Is Sir Prakigram retired on track? No, he's just going really slowly. I'm not too sure what's going on. As Kills and Jags back. Oh, what's happened to Kills? Kills has been spun. Or Jags has been spun, sorry. The Jags is going to fall down the field. As Separakigram retires from the session, so we've already lost both the McLarens, and it hasn't even been 10 laps left yet. But Santana has got that ERS advantage over the Jench at the moment, who has lost touch with showing fruit with that ERS. As is that Batmarker? Batmarker's hit the pit wall. Oh no! Oh, that's going to really compromise his race. So now Showing's cleared Doody. He's going to have to try and push as much as he can to try and catch up to Woods. So Shay's picking up a 3-second time penalty. Batmarker's gone onto the medium, so he's going to be two-stopping from this point. It's a long way to go. 20 laps on those medium tyres. But Santana is closer now. Dude, he's not going to get DRS again. He's closing on him. He's closing. Oh, looks like he's going to get the move done nice and early. Dude, he tucks back in. He's not going to think about it. Well, he's gone for a late move up the inside. Oh, and that's going to invite Corey even more into the party. It's been 9 laps and it's already been exciting. Great stuff. As Corey pits. So is Corey going for the 2-stop? We'll have to wait and see and find out. But at the front it all seems to be neutralised. There's too much of big gaps at the moment for there to be too much fighting going on. These are the closest people on track. It's Max and Kills. As Showing picks up the 3 seconds. So it's really unfortunate from him. Dommy Lee's now lost 3 seconds to Staz and Pat in P1. So there's not a lot going on at the moment. We're going to have to wait for these pit stops and see what happens. Corey's gone onto those medium tyres. So he's going to be maybe whacking on another set of stops at the end. Or maybe trying to go to the end. Not too sure how long the tyres can last. There's not really much going on at the moment. Oh, Dommy Lee! As I say that, Dommy Lee just losing the rear end of the car. That's going to just invite Waitsy, and Dommy Lee's got no ERS compared to Waitsy. As Dommy Lee pits, so Dommy Lee's decided that he's had enough of those tyres and he's going to decide to come in the pits. Is anyone else going to follow him? Wesley Santana's following him. Doody's following him. Kieran follows him. Kills continues. Max continues. Omar Barry continues. And I think all these medium runners are going to continue as well. So everyone else is whacked on. Looks like a set of mediums. mediums, mediums. Kieran's gone for hards, as so is Wesley Santana. So I think the mediums might be able to get to the end at this point. I'm not 100% sure. But it doesn't look like he's regained much in that pit lane. He's now all over the back of TT, and TT's just let him through. So TT's deciding not to hamper his own race and let him catch up to Trunders, who won't let him through. All those softs do not look good on Waits' car. What about the rear? Yeah, those rears look horrible. She's really struggling at this moment in time. Those Woods and Tommy Lee's all over the back of Trunders already, and he's already pulled a second out of TT. As the top four pit, apart from Styles and Pat, he decides to continue. So he obviously thinks his tyres are good enough at this moment in time. Is this undercut going to work for him? Tommy Lee goes a bit deep into the corner. He's not burning the overtake, he's not burning the overtake. It looks like he's going for a move down the inside. Trunders is on the outside. And gets the move done. So the gap to the leader at the moment for Tommy Lee is 20 seconds, but it is coming down drastically by quite a lot. Obviously, I think his tyres are going to be a lot worse at the end of the race compared to everyone else's. Woods has gone for another set of softs. Maybe this was intentional or maybe a mistake, but we're not too sure. We'll have to wait and find out. If he gets another safety car, he's going to look very smart. But Duty's now all over the back as shown this time round, so are we going to see the same sort of driving as Meredith's jumped them? So Meredith coming in those couple of laps extra over the two in front of him has managed to jump both of them. So great strategy call from the AlphaTauri boys. So we'll have to wait and see as Styles and Pat pits from the lead. So Styles and Pat's in the pits at the moment, whacking on a set of those medium tyres. Nobody seems to be fighting him as he takes the provisional net lead. Oh, I've just... Oh. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to wait and see as TT picks up the 3-second time penalty. CH5 Max is continuing. Old Man Barry on those older medium tyres is doing quite well at the moment. A safety car at this moment in time would help him out a lot and neutralise the race a bit. As Woods got past TT. So Woods has got that DRS as Styles Impact looks down the inside of Old Man Barry and moves himself up a position. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, that's a back marker. Back marker spun around. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. Seems like the old teammates at Mercedes have decided to swap positions. As Woods is all over the back of Trunders now at this moment in time. Going up the inside into someone. Trying to outbrakes himself by quite a lot. Oh, it nearly runs into the side of him. That's going to cost him on the exit. Kills us all over the back of Santana now. So, with still a lot of people left to pit. So Woods has still got to pit again. Same as 8th, 7th, 4th, and they're going first at this moment in time. It's really unfortunate to see as Max. I mean, these got passed by Max, or is Max just letting them both through? Personally, I don't understand this. You stay on the mediums and then you just let the leaders both through. What? As Old Man Barry seems to be doing the same as well. As TT's done the same as well. Okay. Let's see if Max does the same for weights. He is. Showing gets past Trunders. Trunders looks like he's going to get him back though. Are we going to have a duty repeat? No, we're not. He's holding on to the inside as TT comes into the pits. So Waitsy now all over the back of Max. Max doesn't seem to be yielding the position like he was for the other two. Right. I don't, no, but the logic is if you start on the mediums, why let everyone else through? It makes no sense. TT let everybody else through and then was dropped all the way down the 14th. And he's now 12 seconds behind instead of holding people up. As Max gets passed by Waitsy now, and looks like Woods might do the same on the same straight as well. He's catching. And Max goes down 2 positions as well. So Woods on those faster medium tyres at this moment in time. Catching the back of Waitsy, but obviously he has got a pit again. Showing now all over the back of Old Man Barry. Doody looks like he's having a terrible time at the moment. Don't know whether he doesn't like this track or... unsure, but we're now at halfway distance of this USA Grand Prix, and at the moment we've only had where is it? Not too sure. We've had Max up 8, yet to pit. Old Man Barry up 9, or now 8, yet to pit. As Woods gets past Waitsy. He's finding back. I think he's going to let him go just through the S's. Going to be going side by side through here. But it looks like Stones and Pat has caught up to the back of Dommy Lee. Are we going to be seeing a move as Doody gets past Old Man Barry? But he's going to be out of DRS, and Old Man Barry is going to get it on Doody. He's not burning that overtake to try and get the place back. As Santana flies past Trunders on those hard tyres. So he needs to be really putting in some inroads now to try and catch up to the guys in front as he goes a little bit deep into the corner. That might invite Trunders to come up the inside of him. No, it doesn't. It all seems to sort of calm down at this moment in time. Not a lot of action truly going on. As Trunders pits. So Trunders deciding that this is the right time to come in and get off those old worn medium tyres. Oh, as Stuyvesant looks like he's going for a move on Dommy Lee. Dommy Lee just don't have the DRS to fight him on that. But so Stuyvesant locks up a little bit. It's going to invite Dommy Lee into the corner. Is he going to be trying to go around the outside or go for the switchback? Go for the tie line. Oh, a little bit twitchy on the rear on the exit. But doesn't seem like anything's gonna become of it. As we have a quick look back down the back of the order, Kills is now all over the back of Meredith. He pitted a couple of laps before him. He's got Old Man Barry in his sights, as Old Man Barry and Max both pit at the same time. So, surprise, we're 17 laps into this race and we've only had one VSC and 2 retirements. Thinking we're going to get another one as Kills goes down the inside on Meredith. Meredith leaves in the room, but Corey's going to get the better traction out of the corner. So not a lot going on at this moment in time. Seems to be a lot of gaps forming at this moment. As seems like Kills has got past TUF Meredith under the power of DRS, as Dominic didn't seem to get past Stuyvesant with that DRS. So is he just keeping it at arm's length to try and get past him at the final stage? Obviously that 2-lap advantage that the guy in first has, it might play a factor at the end, as Mr. P6 in P4 as Woods pits. So Woods going onto those mediums now, so maybe he's thinking everybody else has got to pit again and he's done the right thing of going onto the softs. But I don't think we'll see anyone else into the pits. So Shine pits up himself up to P4 and Woods is pitted. And Doody really struggling. So not like Hungary where he was out in the lead and just controlling the pace. Just seems to be struggling. As Woods rejoins in 9th place right behind his teammate and right in front of Kieran, as TT goes really deep into the corner. Looks like he just overshot it just by a slight amount, and it's going to cost him a heap of time, as Trunder sets the fastest lap down in 15th place. So a lot of gaps seem to be forming apart from this one at the front. That's going to look great for Dommy Lee. Sides and pat, red light flashing. He's going to be harvesting the electricity. Ooh. Ooh, what's been happening there? Oh, so TT's got past Kieran. The TT on those 3-lap tyres, who will have to pit again. He's not going to be doing 13 laps on them. Come on guys, I know somebody wants to cause a safety car and make it a little bit more exciting. Too many gaps for me. So, Jamesy, how was your weekend? Stars and Pat seems to be pulling away by quite a lot. So, Tommy Lee's going to burn that battery as much as he can to try and catch up to him. We sort of want to be within 5 tenths, I think, to make it nice and easy on the straight. As Domi Lee pets? Ooh. Okay, so now he's made it interesting. So he's going back onto the soft tyres. I think everyone else will just go to the end though. I don't know if that's a smart decision or quite a silly decision. We'll have to wait and see. But looking at the penalties at the moment, Shown with 3, Duty with 3, Kills with 3, Meredith with 3, TT with 6, Kieran with 3, Max with 3, Ulmabar with 3, Trunders with 3, Shaban's Pie with 6, and Batmarker with 3. So quite a lot of people still without those penalties. Still 8 laps to go, so there's still plenty of time. But looking at the field at the moment, let's see how Dummy Lee gets on, trying to get past people on these soft tyres. This Captain Santana just going to make it too easy under the power of DRS. A bit of overtake, but he has got to gain 16 seconds in 8 laps to try and get up to the position he was in. So I don't know if it's tactically quite smart or a bit silly. But I think everyone's going to fight him quite hard as he's taking away that track position now. He's sort of allowed everyone else to just cruise around, I think, for a bit. As he's all over the back of Meredith, so and he just sends it up the inside to get the move done. Meredith moves himself up in 6th place as Corey gets another 3 seconds. As Corey loses the rear end, oh no! Oh no, that's not what you want to be seeing. Oh, that's really unfortunate to see. So how much has he gained? So he's gained 4 seconds, I think, 3 seconds maybe. For the leaders, it is coming down by quite a bit, but is he going to be able to close 12 seconds in 7 laps? Those softs will start going off pretty quickly. As Dommy Lee sets the fastest lap of the race with a 32.5. As we've got a yellow flag and a VSC. So, as TT's bend it in the pit wall, I think. Has it? We have to wait and see. As... Oh! Oh, that's scary for Drags. So Meredith and Jags are pitted, so they're going to try and go for that fastest lap. So Shay's just got a drive-through penalty. Oh no. He is down in 15th. I don't think it truly will matter that much. As Woods has got past Santana on those new medium tyres. I mean, he's now onto the back of Kills and within DRS, but he is out of that overtake. And Kills has got 70%. So Kills has got a lot more to play with, so has Duty. Showen's got a little bit more. Waits, he's nearly got 100%. Waits, he start using the overtake button, bro. So a lot of ERS management from people. Ooh. I mean, they get really close to Kills. Kills gonna let him go, or is he gonna fight him? Nope, he's gonna let him. He's gonna let him go. So Dummy Lee now up into 5th place. Wait, he's just got 3 seconds. Oh no. And Dummy Lee's just gone purple in the first. He is catching people a lot faster than I expected. Oh, he loses a bit of the rear end. He hasn't got much overtake to play with. Dude, he's going to defend for his life. As Chun just picks up a 3-second time penalty. Dummy Lee's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Is he going to go for a late move down the inside? Oh, it looks like he's really far back. Oh, was there slight contact there? Oh, a little bit of wheel barging. Oh. Right all over the back of Duty. He's going to be burning that overtake. And he's just going to stick his nose up the inside. Oh, that's not a place you want to be doing that. Oh. What's going on with Stars and Pat? Wait, he's caught him. As Dummy Lee's just rage quit the session. Oh god. So, really bad drive, really unsportsmanlike. Yeah, it's not allowed. So is the thing that I saw Stars and Pat do on pit exit, but I'll have to let other people find that. As Oldman Barry's caught up to Wesley Santana, so we can see Oldman Barry with his 2nd points finish of the season. Catching him, he's just a little bit too far back. He's gonna have to put those softs to good use though. As Kills seems to be within that 1 second of Duty. Does anybody know what the penalty is for crossing the white line on pit exit in the game? Oh, Kills is getting close to Duty. And Duty's not good on that ERS front. As Oldman Barry's got past Santana, under that power of DRS, it has propelled him up a position. That's a bit silly. There's no penalty. Ooh, Kills is catching him, he's catching him. Is he going to be close enough? Oh, looks like he's going to go for a move down the inside. It's a little bit too far back there. Did he lose the back of the car? As Shea is in the pits, I think he's saving his drive for it, or retiring, not too sure. Cheers, Dreams. The Kills is getting really, really close now. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. I think this is for Mr. Shea Bentos Pie down in 16th, just getting out of the way of people. As Tommy Lee's AI is side of the pit. The kills is catching Duty. I'll just flick off that ERS just for a bit. See if it's not helping any of the drivers out. So obviously Kills can see that red light flashing on the back of Duty, so he knows he's going to be low on that ERS. Ooh, it looks like people are really struggling with tyres. So 2 laps left to run. Can Kills get himself up into 4th position? I don't think there's going to be any chance for points or a podium from anyone else. Yeah, Dreamsy, I'd do it, man. I'll do it in TUF1. As I think TT's left the session. Oh, it's boiling. God, I need to open the window. As Kills is catching Duty. He's catching him. It looks like he's going to get the move done nice and early. And Duty's just powerless with that DRS and the overtake. So this middle part of the race has been quite boring, but a little bit exciting at the same time. Nice to chat with people in the chat for a change. But moving on to the final lap of this USA Grand Prix. Is Shay giving away to get toe? Keep it nice and clean, weights. Dreamsy, I use it for like when there's a safety car or something, or the rare times when we do get them in TUF1, and see what people do in the front if I'm like 20 seconds behind. As Santana catching. Ooh. Nah. It's gonna be fine. So I think it is gonna be enough for his Impact to take his first win in TUF2. Great drive all race long as he rounds the final corner to take the flag of the USA Grand Prix, waiting in P2, shown in P3. Kills coming next up to cross the line in P4. Then Duty, who's going to drop down the championship maybe in P5. Woods coming up to the line, only P6, second behind. That's really unfortunate. Old Man Barry in 7th. Santana jumps and goes into 7th. Old Man Barry in 8th, Max in 9th. Kieran Just weaving himself around. Really unfortunate, but he's going to pick up the final point scoring position. Get 10th place as Trunders as he ran out of fuel. Trunders crosses the line in 11th. Meredith in 12th. Jags jumped up to 11th. Dominic who left in 14th. Back marker. Still driving. But yeah, good race from everyone. It was exciting to watch. And I hope it's exciting for you guys to watch back too. I won't be doing any interviews this week, guys, so sorry about that. Talking by myself for an hour is not fun, but Batman crossed the line in 15th. Shea, I think he's going for fastest lap. Oh, there's a spider on my wall. Fuck off. And bins it. Purposeful retirement. That's a penalty punt. So Shea finishes it off. So yeah, so quick rundown of the grid once again. So starting pattern P1, Waity in P2, Showing in P3, Kills in 4th, Duty in 5th, Woods in 6th, Santana in 7th, Oman Barry in 8th, CH55 Max in 9th, Kieran in 10th. That's rounding out the top 10 point scoring positions. Jags in 11th, Trunders in 12th, Meredith in 13th, Dommy Lee in 14th with the fastest lap but won't get any points for it. Backmarker in 15th, Shane 16th, and didn't finish the race was TT, so Prakigram, Stu 86 OG. Well, my name's Pricey. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Ultimate Formula of TUF2 Season 5, Round 5 around the USA. I won't be back next week because it's my birthday, so somebody else will be taking the reins, but we'll catch you then. Next race I think we're doing is on Monday at 9 PM for TUF1 around. I'm not even too sure. We'll find out then. But thanks for watching and see you later.